you know, 0.49 miles, on the fire, but is that?
Oh, you mean less than
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
All right, ready, one?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening. Today is December 9th, 2025. The time is 6 o'clock. This meeting of the Board of Health is now called to order. My name is Glenn French and I am the chairman for the Board of Health. This open meeting of Northborough Board of Health is being conducted in person and remotely, consistent with Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2025, relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency. Public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless the chair notes otherwise. Members of the public who wish to view this live stream or the recording of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meetings on YouTube via the link listed on the agenda. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law, and this meeting will not feature public comments. Okay, with that in mind, we have all the members here except Lisa Bennett Johnson. So when I say your name, just say here. Dilip Jain.
Here.
Swati Sane.
Yeah.
Lara Helen.
Here.
Glenn French. Here. And we're gonna open that up with
Yes, welcome.
introduction to the regional health agent. Here you go.
Yes,
There
so
you go.
there you go. So we hired our regional health agent, so this Vinny will introduce himself, but he will be doing mostly food inspections in Boylston, Northborough, Southborough, and Westborough, as well as some ad hoc inspections. So he'll be training with Chris as well as the Westborough health inspectors and kind of getting a taste of 4 towns. So Vinny, if you wanna introduce yourself to the board?
Sure. It's nice to meet everybody. My name is Vincent. I spent the last 3 years serving as a firefighter at Natick, Mass. I'm just really excited to be part of the team and I'm just thankful and happy to be here. So thank you. Thank you.
Are you from one of the towns that you're gonna be?
No, I'm from Millbury, Mass.
You're from Millbury, okay.
You're gonna do all the food inspections for 4 towns.
Boylston has very few, Southborough, a little bit more, Northborough, a lot more, and then Westborough, just like a chunk of the inspections.
It's a full plate.
Right?
Yeah.
Tasteful plate.
Oh, it's coming out tonight. So this position, similar to Michaela and our contracted nurses are funded through the Public Health Excellence Grant.
Excellent.
Very good, well, welcome.
Thank you.
His second day.
Which is the first inspection you.
To be determined.
Okay.
Today he was in Westborough, he did a lot of shadowing, and then tomorrow he'll shadow Chris.
That'll be fun.
How does that exactly work? I'm just curious. You just show up?
That's right, it's a surprise, we introduce ourselves
Okay.
and it's time for routine inspection, we take a look.
Bet.
No, absolutely.
So according to the state code, every restaurant inspection needs, or restaurant needs 2 inspections a year. So like every 6 months.
Unannounced.
That's right.
Can they, like if they're not open for lunch and you go at that hour, they don't have to?
You're supposed to go during business hours,
business
so
hours.
we kind of make a point, there's some restaurants in Northborough in particular that only open for dinner, so Tuesdays actually tend to be the day where, try to get to those in the evening. We try to go to the establishments at different times to kind of see them at different phases.
Yep.
Right.
But for the ones that only do dinner, you can really only go at that time, but it's a good time to go because you can see them prepping for the dinner kind of shift basically, and no, it's good.
All right, we're gonna jump right into poultry regulation discussion. I see what we have here. Is, I believe, proposed draft.
Yes, I provided a draft. These were mostly from the MAHB template. inputted was Westboro's and Medway's, the ones that we were gravitating towards, as well as the components we talked about in the last meeting. I did talk to Jennifer Conlon, our animal control officer or animal inspector, as well as the state poultry program. I've made their recommendations. The one that I wanted to draw your attention to was highlighted on page 4. Both Megan and Jen recommended that you increase the maximum number of chickens from in 1/8 to 1/4 to 4 or 6. They believed that 2 is too few, and specifically the poultry program said that 4 to 6 would keep each other warm.
Swansea did bring it up, you also talked about it last time too. We have 1/4, right? So should it be less than 1/4 of an acre? And then because they come in at 1/4, then say, do I may allow 6, am I allow 2?
Yeah, it's gotta go.
Like,
Yeah, so
yeah.
either greater than 1/4 on the second one, greater than 0.5 on the third one, greater
Yeah.
than 3 on the last one is fine.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
we're not including, I hate to be that nitpicky, but you know. it's-
So what's gonna happen?
It's probably gonna happen on the 3 to 5, and
Yeah.
if somebody's gonna come in on the 3 and say they want the 18.
So-
yeah.
So max,
The category, so say 0.5 to 3, you want 3 to be included in that category, and then 3 to 5 is 3.1.
Greater than,
Greater than 3, okay.
yeah,
it'll be all greater than,
they'll have to be greater than.
Okay.
so the second, third, and fourth will be greater than 1/4, greater than 0.5, greater than 3.
And as far as the
Chickens in the first.
1/8 to 1/4, right?
Yeah,
We have 2. But they suggested more.
4.
Yeah, so
5.
we could do 4 and maybe increase it to 8 then?
No,
No, we-
No.
So that actually aligns with Medway's, I made a comment in the online one, but they have 1/8 to 1/4 is 4, 1/4 to a half is 6, and then theirs is a little bit different, it goes a half to 1 acre is 10, and then 1 to 5 is 20, but.
Okay,
I
so
think we're just.
Does it matter, early on, it talks about animals? And the purpose being to, standard, you're putting the animals, do you want to be real specific on this, and they use chicken? It really
Yes.
only covers chickens, or define animal as chicken, but this is a. This is
So-
me being super nitpicky.
No, I don't
The only
think
other
so.
thing I did look up is, think chicken, when you're referring to the birds, plural is supposed to have an S on it.
Chicken.
Chickens. It is apparently okay to refer to it when you're talking about chicken, like the meat, as plural is chicken. I'm not an English major, it just made me wonder,
That's okay.
and so I looked it up and that's the that's what I found.
Okay.
But again, not an English major, so
That's
if
okay.
you wanna look that up and see how other people handled it, but that
That
was
sounds
my
good.
understanding of the rule of whether it needs an S or doesn't need an S.
And then you were referring to 2A,
Well, yeah, there's a couple places where we talk about animals, and so I wonder if you wanna be really specific here, because, I mean, although the title says minimum standards for keeping of chickens elsewhere and throughout, I mean, if you do a seek and
Mhm.
find, you'll find it, they're animal, it talks about animals in a lot of different places, and so I wonder if you wanna.
definition of animal structure is just livestock and animals.
Yeah, I just worry that somebody would
Applicant.
start to misconstrue or,
Under applicant, it's got animals, even though chickens are animals.
they are, but then, you're gonna. I'm worried
Or
that
maybe we had,
we're gonna end up with a duck person in here or a.
maybe at the purpose. We should make
We ought to end up
For the
with
purpose of this regulation, everything that's listed as an animal refers
To chicken,
specifically.
yeah, for the purposes of
Just
this,
one.
yeah, that
specifically.
I would,
If we miss something, then
we've covered
We're
it,
covered.
yeah, no, I think that, yeah, you could put a.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Animal for the purposes of this policy,
yeah,
animal
this
refers
regulation.
only to chickens.
Chickens exclusively chickens.
And then I will note, we're still waiting for town council's approval, so we'll go through your edits, I'll talk to town council, and then we can set a date for it.
There's also a highlight on page 5 about the permit to expire on it.
Our animal inspector recommended yearly permit, so January 1st to December 31st.
A calendar year,
Yes.
so if they come in this December 1st or December 20th. Probably tell them, wait for 10 days,
Probably unlikely though, I think most people are gonna get them in the spring, so.
exactly.
Talks about inspections.
And four times.
Yeah, and then under general requirements for G, all areas in which chicken are kept shall be subject to inspection by the animal control officer and any other inspectional agent.
Is that the only species of salmon now? Is the salmon alone?
That's not the only one, but it is the one that they use for, like, if you move chickens between states, you're supposed to have that, so if they're selling them at a breakfast supply and they move them from someplace out of state, they should have been tested to come into the state. We probably have a poultry, in Rhode Island, we have a poultry person who will come out and test your flock for you.
I think the poultry
There was
program.
probably somebody, a poultry program here in Mass, okay. They also know we avian influenza too, just like as I had on, if you haven't come out with one.
Oh, good.
One question. Under variance. A, strict enforcement of the regulation will constitute a manifest injustice. What is manifest injustice? It's not a hardship,
That's
it's
big,
basics,
that's big words for chickens.
yeah, I mean. I'm sorry, variances, right?
Yeah.
Top of page 6.
B on page 6. So it's a variance shall be granted only under the following conditions. And you got A,
Will constitute a manifest injustice.
yeah,
That was taken from another regulation. I can definitely highlight that and ask town council
yeah,
or.
because I can see. Some people are gonna be looking for variances on.
It's like a hardship, I guess.
Yeah, but
That's
it's,
the only thing I can think of. But.
yeah, I
Why
agree.
not just call it hardship?
It's that we did,
Manifest
I mean.
injustice. That's some big words right there.
I've
Freedom.
comes up a lot in local regs and I've always struggled with it because it's very vague.
Very
So this is,
discretionary.
it's defined as a legal proceeding that is so shockingly unfair, obvious, and egregious it undermines the integrity.
Oh, that's a good one.
Uh,
No,
Well, we should find out what that means.
Yeah,
Maybe
I will.
one
I guess.
layman's term.
Yeah.
there's no $1,000 fine for that, that's a variance.
Like the people claiming the homesteading stuff would be coming here saying like that. It's manifest injustice for me to not be allowed to eat chicken. Not to have 19 chickens instead. They don't go to-
And B. You got public health.
Yeah.
What is post molting?
Forced molting, so in a production setting, they will often reduce the feed and get them to molt so that they can start the cycle over again.
What does it mean?
Oh, it's when they lose all their feathers.
Oh, okay.
Molting, yeah, so they lose all their feathers and again, in a production setting, they force it by cutting back the feed. It will happen naturally with the temperatures decreasing to some extent, so they'll put in the change in light cycle as well. So that's the other way that they do it in a production setting is they change the light cycle.
So why do you want them to molt?
Again, you sort of like, you're cycling them through, so their egg production wanes off, you force molt them. Or kind of force them to go through the next round of. If you're gonna keep them. Most production settings aren't gonna keep them past that point anymore.
Right.
There's all kinds of things that we found in production that you probably don't really wanna know about.
But then they lose weight.
They lose weight, right, and then they'll gain it back, right? Eventually, like, they basically force them to end one breeding cycle and then start over with another. Yeah. It's- Again, lots of stuff happens in production settings, none of that should be happening in a backyard setting,
Right,
right, especially you're like,
Mhm.
if we have that happening here in Northborough, we've got a bigger issue, they probably have more than whatever our max number was going on in their yard, yeah.
The inspection is once a year. Oh.
Everything was noted?
Yes, I noted the comments and changes. I will talk to town council and then we will schedule a public hearing. And we will do all of the publishing. We have to do it in a newspaper, twice, 6 successive weeks. So we will look at the regulations and make sure that we do so.
Of course. Okay. Why don't we hit nomination of inspector of animals?
So similarly, Boardman Animal Control is our animal inspector. Their part-time employee resigned, so they have a new part-time employee that helps Jennifer Condon. So we just need to vote Brenda Monaco as one of our animal inspectors for the town.
Okay.
Every town has to vote on?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we do this annually, but just because this is a change, we
Yeah.
have to keep it up to date with MR.
Okay.
And I move that we nominate Brenda Monaco for inspector of animals, Boardman's Animal Control.
Sorry.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
I thought it was Brenda Monaco. Boardman.
I thought it was two.
I've admitted that, but I like it. Okay, we've got the meeting minutes from Tuesday, November 18th.
We just have to make those adjustments of the language thing here too for the meeting minutes, things.
Up to the up to
Yeah.
language.
Well, up to 1/4 is fine, but I would make it 1/8 to 1/4 because that's what the,
Mhm.
if it's less than 1/8, they can't have a chicken. And then greater than 1/4, greater than a half, greater than.
Yeah, but we can't change that in the minutes. This is what we discussed,
That's true, that's okay, because
So
that'll be
minutes are gonna
reflected,
be the
that'll be
same.
reflected in the minutes of tonight,
right?
that's how that'll work, yeah, that's right.
All right.
Revisionist history going. Did use the word up to,
On the first one. Yeah.
the first one, but on the rest of them is, from
Get the overlapping.
up to a half, up to 3. And that was it, so we need 2 more up tos.
You want them changed on the minutes?
I think,
Yes,
I
but
think
not
we
we-
discussed.
We
that.
had discussed it,
Yeah.
yes.
We did, that's right, you did discuss that.
Yeah, it's just the category.
Like the up to, and then, but we can't change the number. of
Not the
chickens
number.
here.
No,
That was
no.
what we made that decision tonight,
Right,
right?
okay. Detail, man, let's wait for them,
My name is attached to it, I need to know.
we're good.
I'm good.
Any changes? Go ahead, motion to approve. Second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. As recorded, except for the up tos. Good, any other business? All quiet on the list in front,
Busy, but good.
good. Oh. You are busy.
No flu stuff going on, because there is flu out there.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our Maven has been pretty low with flu cases, but we're definitely doing communication. We do still have some flu vaccines. We're doing a clinic at the housing authority next week. But if anyone listening, needs a flu shot, they can contact our office and schedule a flu shot.
I'm back right now.
Hmm.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there are many who are asking flu. So.
Have you seen a lot of RSV and?
No, we haven't seen ours, yes, which is good.
Yeah.
I think the vaccine is definitely. But we are seeing flu.
Yeah, flu is around.
What are the symptoms? Just the coughing,
Body ache, coughing, headache.
Vomiting. But those who haven't had the vaccine are sicker.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. They look sicker. They are the ones being hospitalized.
We're all safe.
You got your flu shot, you're safe.
Safe enough. All right, anything else?
I don't think so, so I will talk to town council. We can tentatively think that January 13 is the hearing date, but if I need more time, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Just because of the holidays.
They should be at the town, at the board of health.
Mhm. Yeah.
So is the space gonna be big enough?
We're probably gonna do it upstairs.
Seriously.
Good enough. All right.
And then are we doing any other animals? Chickens? Are we going to talk about?
Not about to.
No.
you guys.
Listen.
Let's get through
Yes.
let's get through the chickens I think first.
Are you planning on getting goats in your yard?
No,
Is that why the
no,
question?
it's gonna come in.
Discussion and very informative, so
Yeah.
I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Okay.
Go back.
Looks like. There are circuses in this town.
They're having a grand opening of the park. The doggy park off of Boundary Street.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's opened up, and my son is taking his golden there.
Oh,
It's very
Before-
crowded.
It's very crowded.
Yeah.
It's like me, it's like people.
Design.
Yeah,
And the veterinary emergency group got their banner up there.
Oh,
Good
okay.
idea. Yes, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
real source of revenue probably for them.
So,
It's
yeah,
marketing.
Every time I drive by there, it's.
a lot of.
There will be fights.
Yeah.
There will be need to, yeah,
Other dogs don't,
not.
you know, you get two dogs together, they're normally doing one or two things.
Most are probably fine. I mean, hopefully owners who have,
It
you know,
depends on
their
the
dogs
breed.
not appropriately,
The breed,
you know.
and, cause they had the dog park here, right? With the skate park, with the skate park, kids.
Yeah,
It's kind of, no one's using it, and it's kind of like falling apart, it's like,
the skate park,
yeah, weeds are growing in between, stuff like that, so, you know, whoever's supposed to be doing it, it's not doing it. So that used to be the dog park, and then
Chris, when we came to that,
I will.
it could be dangerous,
Absolutely.
the ramps, you know.
using it. The town spent putting that together. So that used to be the dog park originally before they made it the skate park. So now it's stuff there.
It's very far,
Yes, it is.
who knew?
Well,
What about the French restaurant? They still have dogs,
so yes, they do. We've taken our dogs there, both of them.
but
the
it's,
French restaurant.
those.
Say what
Stay the beach.
Stay the beach.
Say the beat, yeah, okay.
You can take them inside.
inside,
Well, we take the dogs inside. Oh, yeah, it's full dog friendly, inside, upstairs, everywhere.
That was only outside.
Yeah, I think we may have just had a. I guess you know where you're heading. Great premise there.
Inside too. We've taken our dogs inside.
Well,
oh, we have to look into
Yeah,
that,
we'll look
because
into
I
that.
remember we had said no dogs.
yeah,
So,
remember she wanted to walk them right to by the kitchen.
Yeah, but that's what we said. no.
yes,
So-
no, and we said, we don't
Just-
let in.
The kitchen's downstairs, no.
Just keep them out on the patio.
Remember that too, we
Mhm.
need to look at the minutes.
No, dogs are inside. I know, because we've taken them there.
Can we look into the 20?
Well, have a look into that, please, yeah.
I think it will. But I thought we had.
I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
But
Perhaps
they-
the inspector.
Risk-
Yes,
Take
we leave it,
Yeah.
They do brisk business over there. I mean, that place
it's packed.
is
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah,
And they don't take reservations unless you're a group of 5 or more, so it means you could wait 45 minutes to an hour to get in. In the summertime, it's even more because outside is packed.
Popular place,
Yeah.
must be good.
Okay.
Summer food is good.
Yeah.
Food is very good.
Vinny has, now.
He has now his first,
It's on.
it's just started.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes it's fine.
Your first emergency.
You can update us at the next meeting.
Yes.
But yeah, you may check the minutes from that, you know.
I definitely remember.
I
It was
remember.
we had all those meetings, so,
Yeah,
for me. Yeah, before, oh, yeah.
Make a motion.
yeah, motion to adjourn meetings.
Second.
All those in favor?
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Thank you so much.